Zelda 2 intro. Let's play it, then talk about it. And then repeat. Okay, it's mostly F, E flat, D flat, and C, for the most part. So we'll go over the first part. It's just, this is a F suspended, F suspended fourth. So you got B flat, A, F, C. And you can make that a little flowery or whatever. And then chords, F major chord, F, A, C. And then just the F different inversion. E flat, G, B flat. And bass is C. And then now down to D flat. So it's really just taking parts of the major chords. So, and the second part is the same way. We're just adding another note to the top of the chord. The next note in the terms of the chord. I just anchor F with the bass and with my thumb, and then you just start on C. You just go up with that. And I like adding this little bass riff. And then I'll just show you the way that I play it, and then I'll try to work out like there's more elements on the, the original song and everything, especially the Famicom disk system version, which is what I use to figure this out, even though I've obviously been playing the American one since I was a little kid. I love the FDS version, and they added elements to the song. So the melody is pretty easy. Again, it's F suspended fourth with an F, and then it just goes into the E flat chord, and then back to F again. So just playing the individual notes. All part of an F chord with the B flat, adding the B flat in there now and then, which is a suspended fourth. And now this is an E flat, and back to an F chord. And then the bass. The bass is so there's like a bass that's doing its own thing, and there's also like a counter melody, I guess if you call that, on the FDS version. That's like, well, it's actually up here. It's like just as high as the melody line. And then one more time, it's kind of like. So they're completely different rhythm lines, that with the main, completely different rhythm lines. So with the bass and the melody and that counter melody, that's like relatively hard to play, and that's really hard for me. So I just, as usual, combine the bass with like that kind of counter melody into something I can play, and here's what I kind of came up with. So I'm just really playing like the chord shape with my left hand for the most part. And I'm just really just like going up the little scale here. So this is an F major chord, adding the B flat, which is the suspended fourth. And then repeats the measure with the bass. And I really like the. So at least I wanted to get the. I at least wanted to get an element of that. So again, I'm trying to get. So it's really hard to play those two like different rhythms for me at the same time. So that's kind of what I came up with. So however you can kind of get the spirit of that, like by all means. But so what I played is kind of what I kind of came up with just now. Here. And the last part here. Hold on, I'm doing a video. It's okay. And the last part here is just D flat and C major, D flat and C major. So D flat, F, A flat, C, E, G, and the game is playing. It's just an arpeggio of the major chord. So the root, third, fifth, and the root. It's just playing them from top to bottom. Play that 4 times, and then play the C major. C, E, G, C. So I can't really play that with playing the melody and the bass, so I just combine kind of that with the bass, and again, something I can kind of play. So I just really just play. So obviously just like, like a quarter of that speed or whatever. And then it's really just going up the scale here. So we're, I guess so it's just probably changing keys, I guess, from D flat to C major to C probably. So the melody is. Yeah. And then it goes down to the C scale. So that's just a C chord, G, E. Back to C. Back to C major again. So just combine them. What do I do here? Again, if you just keep in mind the chord kind of shapes, the D flat and the D flat and the C major. If you just kind of keep in mind what chord is like shape is playing at that time, it's actually really easy to figure out. So again, it's really just like 4 chords, and then the main part is just each of the main segments is just 2 chords a piece. So it's actually really simple. So yeah, I'm glad I finally figured this out. I always wanted to learn this. And I hope that was helpful. Okay, see you next time. Video game music on FSur4 Scrubs.